Alright, so it's been about a month since my last bank video and you guys seem to like it, so I decided I would throw up another one. This tab is still mostly just junk that I'm going to drop when my bank gets full. There's a couple piles of runes I never use. I use waters for entangles once in a while, but that's only when I'm at lavas. This stuff at the top I use for skilling, the rest of it's just pretty much just junk. I've got a couple things down here from construction, all my KVD heads, but I don't do construction that much anymore. This I'll throw in there. Soft clay from Motherload on my Iron Man. I drop traded it when I gave up on my Iron Man. Some Ring of World Scrolls I'll just throw in there. This tab hasn't changed too much. It's basically got a lot of the same stuff. I'm missing my Zami cape is out of place because I just came back from lavas. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is still the same. I dropped my Dragon Battle Axes last drop party and replaced them with Ancient Mace. I'm going to try bringing that to Rex next time I go to Rex. I'm going to see if it's better than SGS, because with Guthans, which I borrowed when I went there, I don't actually have it. You don't need the health from the SGS, you just need the prayer, so Ancient Mace might be better, I'm not sure. The rest of this stuff is pretty much all the same, except I sold my Guthans and my Tassets and got Arma, Chain Skirt, Top, and Crossbow. And then I got a Vissy drop and got Odium and Archer's Ring, and then spent the rest on runes and stuff. This is for broad bolts. I'm max melee now, so I'm spending I'm doing all my Slayer with range, so I need a lot of broad bolts. I made 50k, I've got 14k left. Key for when I go to God Wars in case I die. Ruby bolts for bossing. Use those on KQ and KBD when I go there. Those, I guess, I should revert those, but I guess I'll throw them up there. But yeah, that's most of my gear and my pet, obviously. I bring that to lavas now, so I'll leave that there for now. Food tab, pretty straightforward. These are the 4 that I usually use. This was a gift from a friend. That's from Achievement Diaries. I'm just going to find time to use them eventually. Curry, if I ever want to do Chaos Ellie. Pizzas from Pizza Man. Some kebabs from maybe a Dust Devil task. I don't even know why those are there. And another gift from a friend there, so I'm just going to hold on to those. Herb tab, pretty empty because the herb values are pretty low because I gave a lot of them to friends, a friend who needed to get a super defense potion for his elite, and his herb lore was not very high, so I basically emptied all these stacks for him. I basically kept the Ranars and gave him everything else. These are just there to take up space so that I can have my potions nice and neat. Pretty big quantity of super combats and super antis. I'm going to be using those when KQ gets its drop update, hopefully in 2 days when the next update goes out. It's passing with like 96%, so I can't imagine it not coming out soon. This is the tab of stuff I'm going to sell / drop. A bunch of these talismans are from, well, these 2 big piles are from Prime. I was doing some tri-birding and got some talisman drops. They're not worth a lot, but I might just drop them anyways. Dwarfweed seeds. Yeah, it's not very neat in here. It's just a bunch of random stuff I get that is not worth keeping, and some of it's not even worth selling, so I just drop it. I've dropped about 15 mil since the last bank video, because I had my max melee party and a couple of other friends had some parties, so I like to contribute to drop parties, and I do. So these bolts, I'm not sure I'm going to hold on to them. I probably will. I can make more ruby bolts, and those are my diamond bolts. They're just here because I don't really know where. I might put them on my main tab later, but I didn't really do much organizing. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, which I will explain to you guys later. Farming tab hasn't changed except for the quantities of stuff in there. I've got a lot more watermelon now, and I think I sold my super compost after my last bank video. I sold about 1k super compost and got a mil off that. More snap seeds, more watermelon seeds. I haven't been farming much recently because I've been trying to get some elites for you guys, but it's not going too well. Clue tab hasn't changed except the amount of spices, because I had to, what did I have to do? I had to steal from King Loth's chest, and I've gone through a few ecto tokens, but for the most part it's pretty much the same. A lot of rune long swords from KBD, wow. But yeah, this is pretty much exactly the same. Since my last video, I haven't even gotten my other skill capes for my max melee capes. I haven't bothered. I did accidentally trim this, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I've got the royal set because I got the bottom from an elite, and I just bought the rest of it. Each piece was like 300k, so not a huge investment. I only got 1 page because do I really only have 1 page? I dropped most of them. Yeah, I've only got the 1 page left. I drop all of them except for Zami pages, so I guess I'll just toss that over there. Teleport tab hasn't changed. It's got those like teleports in it. And this is just whenever I go to a house teleport, because since I have a Gilded Altar, I bring out Tinderbox, some Morental, those are on Morental, and Dragon Bones. And that's pretty much it. One last thing for anybody who was actually paying attention. I did get another vissy drop, which is why I decided to make this video. I was at Lava's trying to get an elite. As I mentioned before, I had an easy clue scroll in my bank, which is why I did not get an elite after a bunch of casts. I did, however, get this, and I wasn't recording because I was talking to one of my friends that doesn't play RS. I was talking about him about the new Hearthstone cards that were released today, and kind of got this drop. Basically, immediately hung up on him after typing in chat that I got one, and when I joined the call, my friends were pretty mad at me. So I will roll the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Just gonna try to get some more elites now that I don't have that damn clue in my bank. Hopefully I'll have a bit better luck and enjoy the reactions. I just got a fucking vissy. I'll call you back in a second.
Alright.
Hey guys, so I didn't get
No.
I didn't get an elite, but I just got another vissy.
Shut the fuck up.
Serious?
I am serious. Some dude came here and tried to PK me, and then I killed him, and then I finished off the kill, and got a vissy drop.
Dude, I fucking hate you, man.
Here's the Gazzo.
I don't even want to see this fucking Gazzo.
Number 5.
Dude, let me. You want to lend that to me for a little bit?
Holy shit! Let me get the fuck out of here first. I got a mystic, like the guy that I PK'd. I got a mystic hat, 142 blood runes, and a bunch of waters off. So it was.
Why do half the guys those people send show as dead images for me?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
can't check him either.
Yo, Peter, lend me that vissy for a little bit. I need a DFS.
What are you gonna do with just a
You
visit?
can borrow my DFS, but
I
I'm
was
gonna
just
sell
gonna get somebody to make it for into a DFS.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Here, I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah, what the fuck?